Dancing under the stars. Once upon a time, in a town called Soto, there lived a little girl by the name Gina. Gina lived with her parents, who loved her the most. But one sad day, her parents left to work and never returned. Gina was heartbroken and all alone. But she still woke up each day, made her bed, brushed her teeth, had a bath, and went to school. Gina was scared, but what she didn't know was that no child is ever alone. All children who are made to live by themselves have protective fairies watching over them all the time. Each day, when Gina left for school, the protective fairies would dust her home, fluff her pillows, and rearrange her stuff. Once in a while, Gina would find a chair out of place or bed cleaner than before. But not once did she think that to be the work of fairies. That was because, although fairies took care of her in the most subtle ways, they were not allowed to lessen her troubles. Gina was to learn from her own hardships and become a strong person. Years passed, and despite of her hardships, Gina grew up to be wise, generous, and a confident young girl. She never came to know about her protectors, who had grown to like her and were proud of the young Gina.
Hello, Gina. Ready to go to the workshop now?
Ready as ever, Flo. This was Florence. He was Gina's best friend and closest aide. Florence and Gina worked together in the workshop making woodcrafts and sold it for their living. Other than that, our talented Gina also made beautiful pots and brilliant paintings. Although she didn't earn much, Gina was happy.
Well, today was a total bust. I didn't sell a single piece of wooden furniture.
Oh, Flo, that's all right. Tomorrow is another day. Why don't you come home and we can eat some great soup?
Tell me, aren't you excited about your birthday tomorrow? I'm sure birds will sing for you like every year.
Oh, I hope tomorrow is just ordinary. Every year something strange happens. It freaks me out.
Oh, come on. People would do anything for birds to sing on their birthdays. But they only sing for, the princess of the stories, of course.
What Florence didn't know is that Gina was the princess of the fairies. You see, the fairies and the magical beings were all so proud of Gina that they had accepted Gina as their princess. And Gina's birthday was celebrated by them all. But Gina had no idea about this. All she saw were just strange phenomena on her birthday.
Huh? Aha! My prince! Oops!
Well, let's just say the fairies, birds, and magical beings weren't doing a great job at concealing their love for Gina. But along with so much love and affection, there often comes jealousy. And there was someone who was tremendously jealous of Gina.
I absolutely hate it. I'm the Sheeta King, and all the fairies revere a human rather than me. How embarrassing.
Her birthday is coming up. Why don't we pay her an evil visit?
We are evil. You don't have to say evil visit.
Good morning, birdies. How don't you ever forget my birthday is beyond me? But I don't care, for I consider you presents from my parents. But this birthday was going to be different.
Boss, Florence isn't there today, and she's walking to the workshop alone. This is her chance.
Wait, what is that noise? It's the sound of a child. Oh no, I have to go look. Gina was so worried that she didn't realize that she was entering the forest of Detiri.
No! She entered the forest of Detiri? It must be the Sheeta King. He knows very well that our magic is no use there. She will be lost in it.
That would still be better than to meet the angry spirit that lives deep in there.
The forest of Datiri was so thick that hardly any sunshine penetrated to reach the ground. Gina had to manage in whatever light there was available, but she kept moving forward. This forest is no place for a little child, and I will not give up till I have found... Hey, I finally found you! What are you doing here?
I got separated from my parents. I'm scared and so hungry. Do you have anything to eat?
Of course! Gina happily gave away all the food she had brought with herself.
Oh, I hear something. That must be my parents. Can you go look?
Gina wanted this child to reunite with his parents. As she hastily left the spot, leaving all her belongings behind, the child transformed into the Cheetah King, took all the food and money, and vanished. There is nobody there. Where did the boy go? Wait, where's my bag? I guess the boy was more in need than I am. At least I am grown up and I can take care of myself. I hope he's not in danger anymore. I must find my way out now. The Cheetah King was most annoyed by listening to Gina.
What nonsense is this? She was supposed to be scared and angry.
Sire, we must go back. This silly girl is going deeper inside, and even you don't have the power to sustain the darkness of this forest. And let's not forget about the angry spirit.
You are right. With no fairies around, the darkness of this forest will consume her. Goodbye, little Gina.
The forest grew darker and thicker. Gina had no food and no money. It was night now, so there was absolutely no sunlight in there anymore. But that didn't scare her. Not far, she heard a voice.
Help!
Are you all right?
I am cold and my feet ache.
But you have better work to do than to help someone like me, don't you? Everybody deserves help. And more so the ones who have the courage to ask for it. Gina immediately gave her overcoat, winter hat, and her boots.
But then you will be cold. You have nothing with you now.
I'll be fine. We are always stronger than we look. I can endure the cold. Why not you tell me where you live, and I shall accompany you there. Then I shall go back home. The old woman smiled at Gina, and suddenly, sparks burst out of her heart. The darkness around Gina melted, and the starry sky became visible again. What is happening?
Gina! Your generosity has melted the darkness of this forest and also the anger in my heart. Only the one with the brightest soul could have done this. You had no money, no food, no warmers, and yet you willingly gave away very little that you had in hope to help someone in need. Yours truly is the brightest soul, Gina.
But who are you?
I am the spirit of the forest, or as they call me, the angry spirit of the forest. People are afraid of me due to my anger issues. But your kindness has pleased me beyond imagination. Gina, look up.
Gina could not believe her eyes. Are the stars falling? The fairy spotted their Gina as soon as the darkness of the forest melted and sent their love.
It's not stars, hon. Pick it and see.
It's money! It's star money! Oh my! How is this possible?
Well, Gina, when a human can show such generosity, then I guess anything is possible.
Gina could not believe her eyes. She danced around the starry sky. Her basket was on the ground being filled with star money. The spirit gave Gina new clothes and watched her in awe as she danced the night away. It was a mesmerizing sight. Gina narrated the events to Florence, who listened to her with his wide mouth open.
Okay, this by far is the weirdest thing that has happened on your birthday.
She used the magical star money for the good of her people. She brought a lot of improvements in the lives of the townspeople. Soon Gina was made the mayor of her town. Gina never found out the truth of the Cheetah King or the fairies. All she knew is that kindness and generosity never goes unrewarded. And as for the Cheetah King...
Wow. Now she is revered by the fairies and humans. I wonder if she needs a storky friend. Yeah, and a cheetah friend.